Hey guys, so this vlog is about how to apply US visa. So applying US visa is easy, however, waiting for your interview and having it granted are the things that makes it complicated. So as of today, the waiting time is 14 to 16 months for the open interviews or the open schedules. But the good news is you have two chances to reschedule your appointment. And US Embassy always open earlier date for us, or for Filipinos, or for any other people to reschedule their dates, their interview dates to an earlier one, like let's say in a month or two. So you can definitely have your visa interview in just a month, if you will always check US Embassy's website. So I'm gonna post the details where are you going to apply or submit an application form, and then what else, where to reschedule your interview. So I highly suggest for you guys just to check the schedule, the availability, like just 3 times per day, because your account might get freeze. So once it gets freeze, then you won't be able to log in for 24 hours, I think, or maybe for 3 days, that I'm not sure. But yeah, so what you need to do first to apply is you need to complete the non-immigrant visa, but of course you need to check what visa do you need. Like, are you a tourist? Are you a fiancé of an American citizen? So like for a tourist visa, then you need to get like B1-B2. That's what I applied for. So the application form is the DS-160. And just a personal tip for me, I highly suggest for you guys to make sure that those informations you enter on your DS-160 form are correct, because they're going to compare your previous answers to your updated one. Because it happened to me, I have few updates on my form, like for example my travels, because before my interview I traveled to Bali. And then what else? So for DS-160 form, you're going to enter these informations: personal address, phone, and passport information, and then your travel information, such as the purpose of your trip to US, have you made specific travel plans, yes or no, intended date of arrival. So I'm currently like looking at my DS-160 form. This is the one I submitted, and you should not bring this to your interview. What else? US contact information. So let's say contact person name is your mom, dad, like whoever, and then the organization, relationship to you, and then what else? Family information. It'll ask for father's surname, father's name, and mother's, whatever their occupation, and then your work, education, training information. And actually that's it. So for those people who's applying with like a tourist visa and they have boyfriend or like relatives in US, sometimes they do not declare it, because consul might think that there are chances that you won't go back to your home country because you have relatives, or you have fiancé, boyfriend, partner in United States. So it totally depends on you, and I highly suggest, if you're confident that you can convince the consul that you're going back to your home country, then yeah, go declare it. And then what else? So if you're going to pass the S160 form, and then the first time you submit it, because you can edit it, you can update it before your interview. So let's just say the first time you submitted it, and then you declare that you have a mother in US, and then you just realize you do not want to declare that you have a relatives or mom or parents in United States, then I highly suggest the first time you're going to submit the form, you should not include it in the form. You should not write it because they're going to compare it in your updated one. So like what happened to me, I updated my form because I traveled. I traveled to Bali before going to US. So there will be changes in my travel information. And then so for you guys to schedule your appointment, I'm gonna paste, or I'm gonna put the link here, or maybe on the description, whatever. And then what you need to have for scheduling your appointment is the passport number, the CGI reference number from your visa fee, and then you'll be seeing it in the visa fee receipt, and the 10-digit barcode number from your DS160 confirmation page. So, can you update your DS160 form again? Yes, you can update it until 3 days before your interview. And then, you need to make sure that you're going to pay your visa application fee in RCBC branch only. Okay, because there's a lot of scams right now that they're sending you links and whatever, or like agencies that they're not authorized to do it. So those are scams, because visa fee for Filipinos should be paid in RCBC branch only. What else? An agency. So I paid 2 different agencies, and honestly, like if you can do it all by yourself, I suggest you just to DIY it. Because the reason why I did not is I am busy. Like I do not have time to check the schedule or appointments availability every day. And it's not cheap, most especially those asking like 400 USD just to reschedule your appointment, because it'll be 400 USD plus the visa fee. And then what they're going to do is just to reschedule your appointment, which you can definitely do. So that's the first agency I paid. And then the other one is the one who submitted my DS160 form. And then yeah, you need to make sure that you're double checking everything. You should not assume that this agency really knows what they're doing, because like since they're an agency, what I did was I trusted them with every details. And then one of this agency entered a wrong state, which I thought this girl knows what IN means, like what IN means, or no, so I think it's ID. I think I put ID in state, which is Idaho, and I think she put Indiana. So you know, like you should not trust or assume that they all know about United States, because for sure they're not. So yeah, so I'm gonna post a different review, or a different video, but I wrote a blog already about the Facebook agencies for Filipinos, that they're like, yeah, helping Filipinos to apply US visa. So what are the documents needed for the interview? So you need your passport, your DS160 confirmation, your appointment confirmation, and a 2x2 photo. And the 2x2 photo should be updated. So let's say you dyed your hair like mine. Like I dyed my hair a week before my interview. So yeah, I passed an updated one. And then what else? What are the supporting documents? So these are important. You know, it's not necessary because they're not really asking for it, but then it's supporting just in case they will ask for it, just in case the consul will ask for it. At least you have it, right? So it's important for you guys to have bank statements, bank certificates, business documents. If you guys have your own business, if you will declare that you own a company, you own a business, it's very important. And then if you're an employee, you should have COE and payslips, and maybe proof of leave, yeah, or holidays, vacations. And then what else? If you have a boyfriend in States, yeah, it's better for you also to bring some photos or a proof that you're in a relationship with this person. Okay, so is it true that less talk, less mistake? Like honestly, based on my experience, um, it's not. Like it's always not less talk, less mistake, because it's like when you're applying for a job. If you're going to tell an employer or answer the employer very short answer, they might need ask for more. You need to convince them. Remember, you need to convince the consul to approve your visa, to have it granted. So as long as you're going to say relevant things that will help you convince the consul to have your visa granted, then it's not less talk, less mistake. Because if you will be like, what is your purpose? You'll be like, tourism. Like, if I'm the consul, I'll be like, okay, I want to hear for more. You know, like, tell me where are you going? Like, tell me what's your plan. I want to hear where are you going in US. And then what else? They're always making decisions based on your interview, so it's not true that there's already the result. They already know that you're going to pass or not before interview. That's not true. That's according to former US visa consul. So yeah, good luck to you guys. I highly suggest for you to prepare for your interview, because you know it will make you really nervous. Like I have my own business in Philippines, and I'm 100% sure that I'm going back, but it makes me nervous as well. So what are the commonly asked questions during your US visa interview? So those are, what is your purpose? Have you been in US before? Where are you going to stay in US? Who are you meeting? Or do you have relatives in United States? What do you do for a living? So those are the first top 5 or 6 questions that a consul will ask to you. So I highly suggest for you guys to do a mock or practice before your interview, because it'll totally help you. Yeah, that's it. I hope I help you guys. So just in case you do have questions, or you would love to have mock interview, you can leave a comment and we'll do it. Okay, hope you guys like and subscribe. Bye.